Bonjour. I'm feeling a bit exotic today. First off, let me apologise for the noise. They're doing some renovations downstairs apparently between now and the end of time, so there'll definitely be a lot of weird noises during this. Sorry about that. Turns out I don't object to drilling at all. In fact, I find it incredibly soothing and soporific. It's as though a little hummingbird has landed on my finger like I'm a Disney princess and it's just chirruping a little mellifluous ditty into my ear to help me relax. Oh, shut the fuck up! Ah, the drills, what sweet music they make. Anyway, I have got a present for you. So it's soft, and it's pink, and it's a marshmallow. And you're a pervert. I'm just gonna put that here. So this is kind of an experiment. If you can resist eating this marshmallow for the duration of the video, at the end of the video I'll give you a second marshmallow and you can just chomp them both like some sort of prostitutes. God, look at the size of it, Jesus Christ. It's actually just really far away. Tricks by perspective, you idiots. You guys are stupid today. Obviously it's not the full experiment, obviously this isn't going to quite work. Because A, this is meant to be an experiment that you do on children. Because if you put sugar in anything, kids will just fucking chomp it down. Even if that other ingredient is pretty much a liposuction byproduct. According to the packet, they have a unique soft texture. So the participants of the experiment are meant to be children, and so it's not going to work with you. You don't really have any childlike qualities. Truth be told, you seem a bit of a bitter, joyless character. So this isn't going to work. And also, this marshmallow is not real to you. I mean, it's real to me. But for you, it is behind glass. So don't be like, oh, this experiment wasn't effective at all. If you say that, you are what is medically referred to as a dum-dum. The marshmallow experiment is supposed to demonstrate there's two kinds of people. The first kind of person understands the concept of delayed gratification and will happily have a slightly less pleasant experience in order to achieve more long-term goals. And the other type of person prefers instant gratification even though they know that will have negative consequences in the future. So when I was little, the marshmallow experiment was done on me and a bunch of my classmates. We'd each been given a marshmallow and the teacher went out of the room. The second the door was closed, not only did I eat it, I was extremely obnoxious about it. I turned to this kid next to me, Johnny, and was like, at this current time I am eating a marshmallow and you are not, you fool. I may not have understood the concept of time. And the teacher came back and all the other kids got a sack of marshmallow and Johnny got a sack of marshmallow. And I had to watch them all eating two marshmallows. That's one more marshmallow than that's double the marshmallows that I had. What the fuck kind of operation was this teacher running? Everyone else got two marshmallows and I didn't. But it's meant to be really indicative of the kind of person you're going to become, whether you'll make sacrifices for longer term results, or whether you'll seek instant gratification that has less positive implications for your life. I'd say that's fairly true. I tend to be very distractible, and during my workday when I'm meant to be very self-motivated, I do often do things that are more pleasant than working. That sounds nothing rude. Yeah, I just give myself a series of sensual massages all day. Anyway, I didn't keep in touch with Johnny until early last week. I kind of had a little look at his Facebook, and it turns out Johnny is now a professional screenwriter. And yeah, his most recent photo was him in Costa Rica on a yacht. Oh, what the fuck? And I'm in my room talking to nobody, on the cusp of signing on. Oh, it's like he's got like 50 marshmallows now. And I feel like I'm getting to that sort of age where I just know loads of people that have got two marshmallows or more. You know, of course I'll pretend I'm not jealous. I'm fine with one marshmallow. I'm so glad that I don't have the burden of a second marshmallow. I can't think of anything worse than having to have a second marshmallow. You'd feel awfully sick. One's plenty for me. Great, perfect. Life's dandy. But give me a couple of drinks and I'll just be like, you know what? I had an opportunity to have a second marshmallow and I turned it down. I didn't fucking want one. I could have had one. I could have had all the marshmallows, or I would have waited and had like 3 or 4. And I turned it down because I didn't bloody want one. Because two marshmallows is for bricks. I'm not saying I want a second marshmallow. I just want a second marshmallow. Yeah, and it means I don't necessarily feel like I've achieved all the things that I should have by now. I get so distracted so easily, and I just eat the marshmallow every day. I know I should be doing work that will be so beneficial to me in the long run, but I just eat the marshmallow every time. And I'm trying to work out why. What is it that distracts me? Well, I do have this quite constant sense of everything being a bit weird and abstract and pointless. Even though everyone else knows nothing makes sense, I do find that I tend to let that sort of stuff just slip into my head, especially if I'm supposed to be writing and thinking about things all day. The life of the mind is quite painful. So part of me just thinks, why grapple with the larger issues of life in the universe when you could just watch season 8 of Project Runway again? Even though it's infuriating because Mondo in the finale is robbed by Gretchen. Even though Heidi Klum, the presenter of the show, wants Mondo to win. And Jessica Simpson is on her side. But unfortunately Nina Garcia and Michael Kors both want Gretchen to win because she's changed her shoes from like stupid Hessian sack shoes to high heels. And Jessica Simpson defects to the Gretchen camp, so Heidi Klum's just abandoned, and that means it's 3 against 1. So Mondo is totally robbed even though he's clearly the more fashion forward designer. Anyway, I get distracted and I choose to just eat the marshmallow, which is just to waste my own time and not really get on with things. Maybe because the alternative is so fraught with dangerous questions like what is anything for, like what's it about? And I find all that stuff just a little bit mind-boggling. I mean, almost worse than nothing making sense is the fact that it's impossible for anything to make sense. I find that so difficult to come to terms with. You could definitely argue that it's good that there's some mystery, but everything's just too mysterious. I mean, the only thing that every single person on the planet has in common is the fact that we're gonna die. And nobody knows what happens. I mean, how are our minds not just exploding with annoyance? Why does it have to be so mysterious? I'm like the universe, right? I'm not even nearly smart enough to be grappling with this kind of question. Like, the options are, it's infinite, or it's finite, and neither of them make sense. It's romantic that's a little bit mysterious. You know, everyone likes a bit of mystery. Like if you meet someone at a party and you're having a really good chat and you kind of say, oh, what do you do? And they go, oh, you know, I do this and that. I'd be like, oh, that's mysterious. Tell me more. I'm intrigued. The universe isn't a bit mysterious. The universe is 100% mystery. And that's too much. Like if you met someone at a party and you said, hello, and they said, oh, maybe, you'd be like, fuck off. It's just too much. So yeah, sometimes I don't do my work because I'd rather watch MasterChef than have what could probably be termed an existential crisis. So yeah, if I haven't done my work, if I don't have a boat in Costa Rica, it's not because I'm lazy, it's because the universe is a massive twat. It tastes like bums.